So far this year, you have graphed from a table, you've written an equation from a table, you have written the equation of a line. Now we're going to graph from an equation to wrap up functions. These steps to graph is you first want to identify your y-intercept and your slope. Your y-intercept would be the number by itself. The slope is the number with x. You want to start graphing by putting a point on the y-intercept, which is on your y-axis. And then we need to do our slope. So the top number tells us to go either up or down. If it's positive, we go up. If it's negative, we go down. The bottom number tells us how many to go to the right. For the first example, we are still using the equation y equals mx plus b. Well, m is our slope and b is our y-intercept. So we need to identify our slope and our y-intercept. The slope is always with your x, so that would be the 2/3. The y-intercept is always by itself. Since it's a -4, that makes it a -4. Now when I go to graph, I always think of alphabetical order. B comes before M, so I want to do my B first. So I want to put my y-intercept, that's where the line crosses the y-axis. Right, so on my y-axis, I want to put a point on -4. And then my slope tells me that I want to go up 2 and right 3, since they're both positive. So starting at my y-intercept point, go up 2 and right 3, and that's where my next point goes. So the blue point represents my y-intercept, the -4. The red point represents the slope. I want up 2, right 3. Then since we have two dots, we can draw a line to connect them, and that's the line that goes to the equation 2/3x minus 4. So if you notice on this one, my y-intercept is positive. So therefore we're going to use +4 for our b value. Our m is just -3. Since -3 is not a fraction, we need to make it a fraction by putting 1 underneath of it. To graph this now, we want to put a point on the y-intercept, which is 4. So on the y-axis, I want to go up 4 and put a dot. Now I need to, from that point, I need to do my slope. So the top number tells me I need to go down 3 since it's negative. The bottom number tells me I need to go to the right 1. So from the point I already have on the graph, go down 3 and right 1 and put a point. I have 2 points on the graph now, so I can finish the problem by drawing my line through those 2 points. And that is it. Go ahead and pause the video to do the try. The first thing we need to do is to identify the slope and the y-intercept. The slope is always with the x, so it's -1/3. The y-intercept is the 2, the number that's by itself. So therefore, to graph it, first thing you want to put is a point on your b, your y-intercept on your y-axis. So you put a point at +2. The next thing you want to do is count your slope. -1 tells me I go down. 3 tells me I go to the right 3. So from my point on my y-intercept, go down 1 and right 3. And that's where our second point goes. Now we have 2 points. We can draw our line. And we're finished. Go ahead, pause and do the last one. So for the last one, find out our slope would be 3/4. My y-intercept is -2. So I want to start by putting a point on my y-intercept, my y-axis at -2. The slope tells me I want to go up 3. 1, 2, 3, and right 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's where my second point is going to go. And then draw your point through those two lines. Draw a line through those 2 points. And you're finished.